This is Pastor Mark from Peace Church in Potter, Wisconsin, answering some more of your Bible questions. First question in today is, Pastor Mark, what is Revelation? Well, Revelation was probably the last book of the New Testament to get written. And basically, the book is about Christ's victory over the forces of evil and how it inspires us to worship Him and witness to Him and hold on to Him no matter what. And we will be rewarded in the New Jerusalem. That's basically what the book is about. The problem is that it's written in a style that people don't write in anymore. When you read about beasts and monsters coming out of the sea and lampstands that witness before the Lord of all the earth, that's just crazy language. And so basically, when we read this book, we also need to be somewhat familiar with the book of Isaiah, the book of Ezekiel, and the book of Daniel, because the writer of Revelation uses a lot of images from those three books. So if you're reading Revelation and you haven't read the Old Testament yet, you're already behind the eight ball a little bit. So basically, all you need to know, it's about Christ's victory and our victory in Him. All right, next question. Why is Satan's rule allowed in Revelation? Well, Satan doesn't rule in the book of Revelation. The main point of Revelation is Christ's rule. In Revelation 4 and 5, God and Jesus are receiving worship up in heaven. And even though Satan is alive on planet Earth, Christ is still sovereign over the circumstances. He's still going to defeat Satan, and we're going to live happily ever after. All right, next question. Is it a prediction of what is to come or not confirmed? Well, the answer to that question is Revelation 1:19. Jesus tells John, "Write therefore what you have seen, what is now, and what will take place later." So some of Revelation is happening currently in John's life, and some of Revelation will happen later on. Christ receiving worship in Revelation 4 and 5 and 7, that's happening right now. Christ coming back to kick Satan's butt and rule for 1,000 years in Revelation 19, that hasn't happened yet. So it's a mixture of both. All right, next question. Why would God allow Satan to rule on earth for 1,000 years? You got your facts mixed up. It's Jesus who rules for 1,000 years, not Satan. He's locked up in chains during that time. All right, last question. Why doesn't God eliminate Satan? Well, according to Hebrews 2 verse 14, He's already defeated Satan with Jesus' death on the cross. When Satan had Jesus on the cross, he thought he had him defeated. But actually, the death of Christ defeats sin and surprises Satan because he didn't see that coming. So Satan is already a defeated enemy who cannot take away salvation from those who've trusted Christ and what He did for us on the cross. However, Satan is alive right now because he's fulfilling God's purposes of testing and trying and challenging Christians. Now someday he's going to have a date with destiny, and he will be thrown into the lake of fire and will live happily ever after without that little bugger running around. But for now, his time is short, so he's trying to raise as much Cain as he can until he gets it. Well, was that it? Well, I think that's it. I mean, these are heavy-duty questions. I did my best, though, and you guys take care. God bless.